It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Four quarters between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Throwing on their first play. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And the Vikings are going to take over after the interception. There it is, partner. Tough to resist starting the game with a deep shot. I know you know that. It is aggressive, but also very high risk, high reward.
It is, Kate, and you know as an offensive player, especially as a quarterback, you go to bed that night, these plays are scripted. You're going to come out, you're going to take a shot. There you got to show a little restraint. If it's not there, and that defense has the awareness they just did, boy, you got to be real careful to not give them an opportunity to do what they just did and make a huge play defensively.
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Able to find Hawkinson. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Hits the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set. 70 Lions. Dragon 60. 60 Mavericks. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Now a timeout for an injured player. That's Christian McCaffrey being attended to. Hopefully with his history, this is something minor.
On the set.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go.
They're throwing it. He put some juice on it deep. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked by Derek Forrest. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game. And their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
They'll run here on first down. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the 23. Throw left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Pass to the left. Go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's on the move. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Completed to his running back. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Complete beyond the marker. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
He rolls to his right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 13-0 lead. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Come on, set.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. We're 1 quarter into deciding. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They start out 2nd and 10.
18, Pioneer, Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to throw. Pearsall on the slant. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Buffalo 80. 19 Lion. Trap 60. 19 tight.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Okay, ready.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Running back sent in motion. Still sticking with the passing game. Catch is made down the right sideline. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Throwing it again here. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
On the ground, this is Isaac Garindo. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
On target to Garindo. He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. 9-yard pickup, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
From the gun, Garindo will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Isaac Garindo with the touchdown. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. Returns looking good so far. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, they'll run. We'll cobble together a yard there. Brought down by Fred Warner. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Massive hit. The ball is out. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Working quickly here. Throwing on third, McCarthy. Hockenson reels it in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Hits his running back. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Stays in the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking for the back that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Finds a seam down the middle. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
79 Broncos.
Airing it out to start this drive. Sideline throw is complete to Pearsall. And he goes out a little short of the 40. It's a 21-yard gain. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Tag. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Hunt.
throwing now on first down. He sends this one to the end zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Here he is on third and long. Has it downfield working the left. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. San Francisco calls it second timeout. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Garindo. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He's stopped at the 17. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. They'll go right back to Garindo. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
First and 10, looking to throw. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a one-score game before halftime. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He's back to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. That's Deommodore Lenoir. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
60 Bobcat. Ready? 79 Broncos. Ready?
He'll throw it. Launches one deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. and we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go. On play action now, McCarthy. Pittman's got it. Still has some space inside the 35. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field. Offense to the line for second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the 49ers take possession off their second interception of the game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up.
And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers start the second half with some needed points. Isaac Guerrero with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers tie this game at 21. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's out of bounds. This is a great start for them, already on their opponent's side of the field.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the red zone now. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up. From the shotgun, McCarthy escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able...
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Vikings take a third-quarter lead. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
To throw here on 1st down. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
2nd and 10 now. Hauled in left side. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
19, Pioneer. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Let's go now.
Working inside the red zone. Hauled in by Garindo. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Isaac Garindo with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers tie us up 28-all. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's a return from the 7. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. McCarthy looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. They gain 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10, McCarthy. He's on the move.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket.
They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Chooses to bring this one out. Oh, he lost it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Reichert on for the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. Poor choice to bring it out. Instead of the 30-yard line, they're going to start shy of the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Dragon 60. Take go.
Back to throw. That's complete to Garindo. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Just a... Second and 3 now.
60 Maverick. Let's go. 18 Rattler. Hut.
From the 21. He's going to push one deep down the right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down. Now a give to Garindo. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
3 inside the 30. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. 35 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
On the give, it's Garindo. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready?
Here's Garindo again. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Warrior 70. Ready?
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
Ready?
Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. It's not loose. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
I'll tell you this, inside the 5-yard line, that ball has got to be welded to your body at times. Under no circumstances can it come free. Whether someone puts a helmet on it or those players are just ripping it from both sides.
Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run right, throwing deep down the... He's got it deep downfield. 30. The 10. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown.
Lining up for the extra point.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21.
49ers 28.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He'll get this to Samuel. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Set. 18, Pioneer. Hup.
From the 36. Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out.
19, Lion. Set, go.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Looking for somewhere to throw. Right side into the hands of Adams. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Set. 19 tight, 19 tight. Hut, hut.
Throwing it again here. And he makes the catch. Did he get both feet in? No. Oh, so close to 6. Incomplete.
Mustang 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
3rd down from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense staying out here. It's 4th and 11. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Dragon 60. Let's go. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Back to throw, needing a 1st. To the sideline, and Adams snags it. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now, but will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. So now, after being backed up just a bit, another 1st and goal.
Set up. Panther 11, Panther 11. Warrior 70, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 79 Bronco. 18 Pioneer, Buffalo 18. Ready?
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Picked off by Kader Kohu. Oh, man, Brock. They decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
And the small gain doesn't get him out of danger. He's at the 2. San Francisco calls it second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. Home or away, Brock, it doesn't matter. That is exactly the type of play that's going to pop a crowd.
There's just a beauty in it. Playing the coverage well enough to be in a position for the pick, and then seeing a bunch of defenders almost in unison transition from defensive guy to offensive guy and not stopping until they hit pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult. You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And one last huge